The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever. Not the widest delivery I've seen, called nonetheless. Those are the first runs of the innings. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away. Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
End of the first over.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Mulder coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Jeez, timed that well.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Might look to go big again here. Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Bowler and fielders look really confident. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Too much room and got what it deserved.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Yep.
And out. Jones. A deep extra cover settled under the ball, and that's a regulation catch.
The left-hander, the new batter in the middle, just about ready to go.
No. Terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Misses everything.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Yep.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yep.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Nicked it through the vacant slip cordon. No fielders out in the deep, so 4 more to the total. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
End of the 5th over. The batting team are now 1 for 45.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Yes. Yes.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. They've gone up here. Big appeal. This could be out.
Afridi, the right-hander, coming in lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
End of another disappointing over. Marshall has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. Yep, they'll get at least 1 here.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper. Threw the shot early, ball passes bat, a brilliant slower ball. Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
Beats the field with a great shot.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Ended the 8th over. The batting team are now on 2 for 69.
Marshall has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh, that's close. It just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps. Slightly unlucky, just clipping the stumps, and they have to go.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
The right-hander, new man to the crease.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Marshall shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Big appeal. This could be out. That did look like it was going over the stumps live, so I think this may be a good review.
Pitch is in line with the stumps. The decision will stand, not by much, and they do get the wicket in the end.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Crawley, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the medium pacer.
He's got their tail up.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
Yeah.
Crawley taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Yes.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will he reply?
Nicely played. Just runs one.
End of the 10th over.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Edge, but it drops safely.
Good return back from the deep.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged, what a ball.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Takes on the bowler, takes them downtown, hits it hard off the front foot and almost 6. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Khawaja, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet.
Coming on to bowl.
No. Terrible shot. Beats the field with a great shot.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Khawaja ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Jones with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
gets that away.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Misses everything. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Clark back on now.
The spinner is coming on to ball.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Shot, should be runs here.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
Yep.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Nicely played. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. On target there with that throw, despite the distance.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Jones, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Khawaja wants plenty from these bowlers.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Yes.
Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
That spun a long way. Very, very lucky to miss it, if I'm being totally honest. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Chance to run 2.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Change of bowling. The off spinner is coming on to ball.
Clark back into the attack.
Coming on to ball.
Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything.
That was lovely bowling, just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
Yep. Yep.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
15th over. The batting team are now 5 for 149. Change of bowling. The off spinner is coming on to bowl.
Jones coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.